Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to Mad Central. Today we're gonna check it out the girls getting shocked after guys don't give attention. But before we jump it in, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below.
Finest man here at the gym, and I think I'm gonna go up to him and go shoot my shot because you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, so here goes nothing. Hello, hi, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm shaking your little left. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Leo.
Leo. Nice. Do you have a girlfriend? You do? But you don't have a wife, so that's not too bad. Are you looking for a wife?
That's why I have a girlfriend.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna get married to her?
I don't date, just date. I'm not out here like all these other guys. So.
Oh, well, dang. I was hoping that we could get to know each other. Maybe I can take you out on a date or something, you know?
You see this path right here? You can keep walking that way.
Oh, okay. Well, dang. All right.
So you work it out and this girl just pulls up on you like that. Some girls really think they can do whatever. Aw, man. Why would you do in that situation? Let me know.
I don't know if this is just me, but like I rarely ever see attractive men out anywhere. Not that I even go out that much at night, but when I do, I never see any. Or even just like day to day, like out and about, like I never see anyone attractive. And I'm in New York City, but I see pretty girls everywhere. Beautiful girls everywhere, every day. I'll see pretty girls. Like, is it just me? I don't understand.
She says she only found one decent guy out of 100 women? Like, did she really not find any? Or is she just being way too weird? What do you all think she's really want? Oh, that was crazy.
Girls think that they want to date a high value man until he starts calling you out for not taking responsibility, before he starts holding you accountable, before he has higher standards for you than you have for yourself. Everyone talks about, oh, date a high value man. This is what you do to have to attract a high value man. But I've never heard anyone talk about like actually dating a high value man takes a totally different kind of woman. It is not for the weak. I have other friends who are dating like very loving, very successful, perfectionist, ambitious men, and it is not for the weak.
No way. She wants a high value guy but doesn't want to deal with any consequences. What do you think she actually needs? Low-key sounds like she's had a few weird experiences, you know?
Do you want to date a bad boy or a nice guy?
A nice guy. I'm done. No, bring me all the nice guys. Find me, please. I'm out on bad boys. Not about that life.
Well, why'd you stop going for the bad boys now at 29?
I'm 29, babe. Like, we're done. All about the good life, the soft life. I want to live well. Out on anything that causes me stress.
But why were you chasing that at 22 and 23?
Well, you're 22, 23. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You're just like, you think it's exciting, and it's like you realize after it's not actually exciting at all. You're like, all right, I'm out. I'm out on this.
Did you feel like back then a bad boy would be more able to protect you too, as opposed to a nice guy?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like I think back then you think it's exciting, and you think that you don't know what you want at that age, first of all. You don't know yourself well enough. Now you do. Now I'm like, all those guys, bye. No, I'm out.
Low-key sounds like she's had a few weird experiences, you know?
I just saw the hottest man I think I've ever seen in my entire life running at 7:30 p.m. on the Strand in Manhattan Beach, and it's a good fucking thing. I didn't say anything to him because I think I would have had to cover my eyes if I had to talk to him. To be honest, I don't even think I would date this man because he was so good looking that it would be a liability. Like, who wouldn't be after? I don't want to deal with that, but there's no way he wasn't famous for looking like that. So I'm going to describe him to you. TikTok, if you want to do your thing. Perfect body, tan, blue eyes, dark brown, longish, not long hair. He had a mustache, but not in a porn stash way, in the like ugly hot way, but not ugly at all. So, anyways, if anyone knows a social media, he's got to be like a fitness something, athlete something. No one has single digit body fat like that for no reason. Help! I'm like giggling talking about it. Just gonna go back to singing I Can't Relate like a lioness bitch.
Bro, I'm just sitting here wondering what makes a girl be this hype and hunting for dudes at 7:30 o'clock in the morning. Somebody call the fire department because she needs right now.
So I've been hooking up with this guy. He's like 25. He lives not too far from me, so it's like all convenience. And he is hung like, oh, the struggle is real. Like, baby, if you see it, you'll be like, that little struggle. That is struggle street. I get a message from him the other day and he's like, oh, do you think we could add someone else in? And I'm like, the cheek. You want me to source my friends? Like, how about you source your own? How about giving me a guy? Like, why do we gotta add a girl? He's young, but he's pushing. So I send him a message back and I'm like, why would I add someone else when you haven't even made me finish? Like,
Wow, that was wild. I felt that through the screen. Of course, she's confident as hell and looks like the dude can keep it up.
I feel like what you say, the men are different.
The
The men are
nicer,
much more respectful.
no, because like before you could like you be dancing and then after a while you gotta turn back like who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back like he ain't gonna come. Right? Like I hear doing the most work.
Sir, grab
Like,
this wine.
When
No,
he
but
ain't
it's
teeth in the
true.
wine. They ain't coming
But
in
it's
for wine
scale,
no more. Like they
But
stand up
even the whole
watching.
touching thing, because I always used to have an SVD and used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that
especially
too.
the men. Now,
Nobody
They
hands
don't
up,
even come
girl.
at all. I was
Nah.
surprised when somebody
Yeah.
come behind me.
honestly,
It was
they
very
get shy.
shocking.
I'm kind of confused that you guys sound like you're upset. You don't get.
no, because
rushed
now
anymore.
look. When we used to get touched, it was annoying.
You
but
wanted to get bum
no,
rushed,
but
you
you
don't wanna
go
get bum
into
rushed.
the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't
Yeah.
touch me up disrespectfully.
Right,
But pull
right.
up on me. Pull up. You could have been like just walk.
Here's the deal. If you shoot, they get mad. If you don't, they still get mad. So are you the type to go for it? Or you're just waiting around? Comment below.
So a girl reached out to me saying she had a very similar experience with the same exact man, the same dating coach. Her and I are gonna get drinks together next weekend. Can't wait. Our stories are eerily similar. He met her the day after things ended between him and I. He started dating her and he pretty much did the exact same thing to her. There is a 10-year age gap between her and him. There's a 9-year age gap between me and him. Hearing her story just reaffirms my experience with him and it confirms what I suspected about him. Just think about it though. He talks to women all day, every day about dating. He has gotten so into the female brain, our thoughts, our emotions, what we fundamentally want and need in a man. So when he sees a beautiful woman that he wants, he knows exactly what to do to manipulate her. And then he comes on TikTok talking about dating with purpose, dating with intention, how to communicate, acting like he's the shit. He's insane. Let's not underplay this. He is insane. He is a narcissist. Period.
This whole story sounds like bedtime fairy tales. You all really think guys like that even exist?
What are men doing wrong?
Oh, a lot. Whether it's the chicken or the egg, the men are not asking women out. Now, the bottom line is we're having a problem post-pandemic where men are not asking women out. I don't know if it's a white man disease right now.
I think it's soy milk.
They're afraid they're going to get
I'll tell you what it
canceled.
is. My experience pre-Lauren, when I was running around my single days, like we didn't have the apps, and if you saw a woman, you had to go up.
Right. At the bar, the restaurant, the gas station, they used to come up to you at Whole Foods and say, hey, can you help me with this? Is this a good salad dressing?
Yeah, and you had to show you were interested, and you had to say something.
Take their number.
It is harder, I think, and also because
But you
of that.
saw what you're getting in person, so you knew that it wasn't a lie
That's
on
true.
the apps.
And because of that, also, I think when you found somebody, you were much more
Interested.
Yeah, you stayed longer.
The
because,
level of interest is higher.
Yeah, and I didn't have 18 other options, right? There was,
If this doesn't work out, fuck her. I'm going to go to the next one.
Now it's like, hey, I have 15 things. They didn't check one of the things. Let me swipe 18 other times. I'm done with this one.
Honestly, I think it depends on the guy. If he's straight up Sigma dude who knows what he wants, he's definitely gonna go for it. But girls love to generalize, and that's the issue.
So a couple days ago, I saw this girl's video talking about how having a handsome husband is not for the weak. She is so right. My husband, he is 6'6", he's Dominican, speaks Spanish, he's the most gorgeous, beautiful man I have ever laid my eyes on. Not to mention his character, his personality is top tier. He's also God-fearing, amen, hallelujah. We're gonna put all that stuff aside and focus on his looks and his presence. So some people just have a presence about them. Well, my husband is one of them. The first week that we met and he was staying with me, multiple people came up to him asking him, yo, who are you? Like, do you play basketball? A lot of people assume he plays basketball because he's so tall, but he plays baseball. I just would notice everywhere we would go, he would just get looks. Like, I've never been with someone that gets so many looks as he does. The first time my best friend met him, she was like, he just looks like he does something. Like, he looks like he is someone. And the first time my mom met him, he was coming out to get her suitcase because she flew in to visit us. And he was about 10 or 15 steps away, walking up to us. And my mom turns around and she's like, I have not been this taken aback by anyone since I met Muhammad Ali. She used to go out with Muhammad Ali. She was a wild child. She's been around like very famous, influential people, whatever. She literally was like, I have not been like this, like starstruck by someone's presence. Keep in mind, he's not famous. He's not a famous guy. So she was like very taken aback by his presence, and everywhere we go, we just get looks. We also have a couples page, and we get a lot of comments talking about how hot he is from both men and women. Oh, is your husband single? Oh, is he single? Or I like your husband, I want your husband, all this stuff. Thankfully, I am very secure in our marriage, and he has never given me any room to feel insecure or any type of way about this. But like, it's so true. If I were to be super insecure, I don't think I could handle the attention that he gets, the looks that he gets. Like, he's just a beautiful man, but I appreciate that so much, and I hype him up so much. Every single time I talk to someone about my husband, I'm like, he is the most beautiful person I've ever met. And yeah, but just know it's not for the weak.
Let's be real, this gorgeous woman making a whole video worried about some hot dude she's dating or her boyfriend. Yeah, something's off here. Lady, you don't need to do all that.
Everybody wants to date a millionaire guy until you realize that he's gonna hold you up to the same exact standards that he holds himself. So you can't be no lazy bitch. You can't just lay in bed all day. You have to go on the runs. You have to be fit. You have to eat healthy. Pretty much everything that a high value man does, he will expect you to do it. So if you're the type of girl that rots in bed all day, that you don't brush your teeth, you don't brush your hair, you don't do your makeup, most likely a millionaire high value man is not gonna pick you. And it's not because you're ugly, it's not because of this, it's just because you're not holding yourself up to the high standard that he holds himself. So if he's holding himself up here and he's going on a 3-mile run every day and he's going to the gym and he's eating healthy and you're eating chicken tenders and fries and rotting in bed all day, that's most likely not gonna be your man. So rule number 1, or step number 1 to finding your millionaire high value man: stop being lazy, get the fuck up, do your hair, do your makeup, and act like the high value woman that attracts and has a high value man. Because like, let's be real, this super high net worth value guy on a yacht with his friends and like just a shit ton of money is most likely not going to be with a girl who doesn't wash her face, who doesn't eat healthy, who doesn't work out. And that's facts. And you guys can come at me if you want, but I hang out with enough high value guys that I know how they think.
Yo, she's one of ours for sure. Said exactly what I was thinking. It's gotta be a two-way street. You can't just keep in giving without getting anything back. And real talk, both people need to be on the same vibe. You know what I mean? That's the law, guys. Toxic people will drag you down. Stay away.
I hate when I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see me just look right at you? Like, that was your sign. Like, that was me shooting my shot. Like, I looked right at you. Like, I looked away pretty quickly. Like, it was kind of one of these. Ooh, you know? But, like, that was your sign.
Oh, that sounds like someone a little lonely. I could barely understand what she was saying at the start. Just trying to get attention, maybe? What do y'all think? And that was another video, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next drop. If you liked this one, you should watch another videos. Catch you next time. Cheers!